Hey, welcome back to the Zombie Tactics channel. Today with another gear update. About, 9-10 months ago, something like that, Jtech, well, I should say Strike Industries, the distributor for Jtech in the United States here, sent me this very nice adventure bag. I'm no longer going to call them a man purse or a merce or anything like that. It's an adventure bag, okay? And I've been checking it out for the last 9 months, and just want to go to the tabletop, talk about a few things with this, and give you my update impressions on this bag, having lived with it for now about 9-10 months. So let's go to the tabletop and check it out. Well, in my previous overview of this bag, I did go over how this bag is put together, and I'm not going to go to a great deal of detail here before, but it's a little different than it might look like at first. It looks like it's just a standard one of these bags, but what you've got here is a back panel with webbing on it to which these modules attach, and you can go to the previous video to get an idea about how all that works. It works surprisingly well, and it's very stable. And in that video I also talk about all the quality points of this bag. It's a very, very well made bag, and everything that I've seen over the last 9 months in working with it leads me to, confirm that opinion, that it's just a very well-made bag. The YKK fasteners, I'm just going to open up and show you about what I carry in this, just to give you some idea. I've been using it as my camera bag. So I carry, what have I got? I've got a little head mount in here for a little portable, what is this? A Movie or Movo, I forget the brand name exactly. One of these little tiny video recorders here. And then I carry cables and crud in there like that. In the outside zipper area here, before you open it up, I tend to put my memory cards and any little tools and junk that I might need while I'm out doing video. Going to the main pocket, let's see, I've got in here, haven't even done any videos with this yet, I'm just kind of setting it up, this particular camera. I've got my GoPro HD with the head mount, and you'll be seeing videos being made with that in the short future here. I've also got a really cool camera from a company called Tachyon, and I'm going to be doing a review of this one here pretty quickly. This Tachyon HD camera, and it's inside of a gun mount right now. This is designed, look at that, it's got a Picatinny rail mount system on this. This thing is awesome, and I've been having a good time with that. So that gets in the bag. Various cables for charging things. I've got one of these little Gorilla Pod things. I'm just giving you an idea of how much stuff can actually fit in a small bag like this. This side pocket here actually carries the camera that I'm now shooting the video on, and that's the Sanyo CG20. I've also got one of my other inexpensive consumer cameras here, the what is it, the Sanyo SH1 something or other, full HD camera, and I've got a Casio still camera that goes in here. I'll often tuck inside of these little webbed pockets here other little doodads and things as the gig calls for. The back pocket area here that would ordinarily be the sort of the covert carry or the concealed carry pocket that a lot of people would consider that for a handgun. Not so effective for handgun carry in this case, partly because the webbing is clear, you can kind of see that, so it wouldn't really be all that concealed, and also because it is just small enough that you really, it doesn't really look like it here, but you really can't get your hand in there effectively. This would not be a great concealed carry pocket. So I've used this for carrying things like maps, my wallet goes in there, other things, just miscellaneous stuff. I've also used this bag as a dump pouch, both the main pocket and this last one here when we're going through handgun courses. So just a little bit more information on the bag and what I use it for, to kind of put this in context. Now the main thing for me in taking a look at this bag has been, how does it perform over time? And over the last 9 months, these zippers have been solid, the connections have been solid, the side mount release on the strap has gotten a lot of multiple insert and detach operations, and it continues to just click away perfectly. And the one thing that I found really impressive, I'm just going to go to the bottom of the bag here, and I don't even know if you can see any kind of staining or wear at all. There is a little bit because I've dragged this over gravel and blacktop and roadways and all kinds of stuff. And if there's any wear at all, it's very slight. I really can't see it unless I look really closely. And I don't even think, what am I shooting this in? I think 720p. I don't think by the time that we get to YouTube that you're going to even be able to see any wear or tear in here. And that's fine because there really isn't any. And that speaks really well of the construction of the bag. This is the Jtech Selle bag. It's spelled S-E-L-L-E. I've tried to figure out how exactly that's supposed to be pronounced since it's an import bag. Comes from Taiwan, which I think is great because I like the Taiwanese a lot better than I like the People's Republic of China. I think the Taiwanese are the good guys and the PRC are the commies. So, support Taiwan, please. But nobody really seems to know what the correct pronunciation ought to be, and I've gotten lots of PMs and things like that, and even the manufacturer kind of says, whatever, we don't care. But it makes a great camera bag. It makes a great alternative to a smaller size, kind of a Maxpedition jumbo type pack. And as I said, I've been using it as a camera bag for these past 9 months, and it works perfectly. Takes a lot of licking and keeps on ticking, to use the old Timex analogy. The other thing is it's gotten very dirty on the bottom here. And all I've ever had to do, because of the Teflon coating, is just kind of hose it off in the sink. I haven't used any soap or anything like that. And it's been actually kind of grody and muddy before, and and there you go, look at it. It looks fine. It looks perfect. If there's any staining or anything like that at all, I really can't tell. And that may have something to do with the fact that this is, an AC, what is it? It's the digital camo pattern that would kind of tend to hide that kind of thing anyway. But it's just doing great for me, and I have no reason to believe that it wouldn't continue to do great and give years and years of good use. So that is the Jtech Selle bag, distributed here in the United States by Strike Industries. Now, Strike Industries has recently expanded the number of companies that are going to be carrying their places. So you want to take a look at all the normal online vendors like Midway and Brownells and all those kinds of places, and you'll find their bags, you'll find their AR-15 accessories that are pretty cool as well. And so far, this company and the products that they carry seem to be very high quality, worth the money, probably spending somewhere around 30% to 50% as much as you would spend from a comparable manufacturer that's not an import brand, and still, from Taiwan, the good guys. So if you want to get an import product that isn't, supporting communism, go with the Taiwanese product. The Jtech stuff's really good, and I recommend it highly. That's Zombie Tactics today with this gear update, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.